Welcome to my channel. Hydrocarbons play a key role in our daily life. So what is hydrocarbon? A compound containing only hydrogen and carbon atoms are called hydrocarbons. In this, alkanes are the simplest hydrocarbons, which are compounds made of hydrogen and carbon atoms. The general formula of alkane is CnH2n plus 2, where n is the number of carbon atoms in the molecule. If n is equal to 1, so the molecule is methane. Here we are applying the n is equal to 1 in this formula. You'll get the molecular formula. See, n is equal to 1, that is methane, n is equal to 2, that is ethane, 3 propane, 4 butane. So alkanes are also called as saturated hydrocarbons because they have only single bonds between the carbon atoms, and each carbon atom is bonded to 4 other atoms. Organic chemistry deals with millions of compounds. In order to clearly identify them, a systematic method of naming has been developed and is known as the IUPAC. The full form of IUPAC is the International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. In this system, each name consists of three parts, that is prefix, word root and suffix. Prefix indicates the position of or type of branches, that is alkyl substituents or functional groups which are attached to the carbon chain. Second one is word root. It is also called as parent chain. It indicates the length of the longest carbon chain or ring in that molecule. Last, suffix. It indicates the type of hydrocarbons which are present in the carbon chain, that is saturated, unsaturated. So these are the three important things present in the naming. Rigid chain alkanes are named according to the following rules. The first rule is identify the longest continuous chain of the carbon atoms. So this chain is considered to be parent chain. It includes functional groups, double bonds, triple bonds, side chains and substituents. See the first example here, we have to count the numbers of carbon atoms present in the structure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is the longest continuous chain in this molecule. And see the next one, if we are giving the number from here, if we are take this one as the number 1 carbon atom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So total number of carbon atoms are there only 6 if you are counting from here to here. So take this carbon atom as 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So total number of carbon atoms are 7. So which one is the biggest chain? 7 is the biggest chain. So the parent chain need not to be straight. It should be anyway. So this is the longest chain in this structure. Now see the next example. In these two structures, which one is the correct one? So take first one, total number of carbon atoms are there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 carbon atoms are there, and here also if you are counting from here, take this carbon atom as first, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Total number of carbon atoms are 6. But see the number of alkyl groups are present in this first structure. 1 methyl, 2 methyl. This is the 3 propyl group. So number of alkyl groups attached 3. Here 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 alkyl groups are attached in this carbon chain. So this is the correct way of giving number. And next one, if see the structure, this carbon atom we are taking as the first carbon atom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Total number of carbon atoms are 6. Why we are taking from here, why we are counting this carbon atom to this? Because here you can see the double bonds are present in the second and third carbon atom. So if any double bonds or functional group are present, give the least number to that functional groups. So this is the correct way of giving number. Here some order of decreasing priority of some functional groups is given. If you remember this one, second rule is give the least number to the branched carbon atoms or substituents or functional groups which are attached to the parent chain. See the example. First, identify the longest continuous chain, that is parent chain. So this is the longest continuous chain. Total number of carbon atoms are 10. In this third carbon atom having two alkyl groups, one is ethyl and one is methyl. Fifth carbon atom having two methyl groups and one methyl group is attached eighth carbon atom. So here always remember, give the least number to the substituents or functional groups or any other which are attached to the parent chain. So this is the correct way of giving number. And next one, same this. The third rule is, if the name of the functional group is taken as suffix, then the functional group is begins with the vowels letters, that is A, E, I, O, U. So the name of the carbon chain is modified and deleting the final E letter, adding the appropriate suffix. For example, you can take three carbon atoms with a ketone group. So if the ketone group is there, then the name of the compound is propanone. So the last E is removed and adding ONE, that is the functional group suffix. Here you can see the some functional groups and their suffixes, how the names are changed according to their functional groups. The fourth rule is, when two or more substituents are present, give each substituent a number corresponding to its location on the longest chain and write the name based on alphabetical order. See the example. In this, the second carbon having one methyl group and fourth carbon atom having ethyl group. So here the name is given 4-ethyl 2-methyl hexane, and there is no gap between methyl and hexane, and the numbers are separated from the group by using hyphen. So this is the fourth rule. Fifth rule is, when two or more substituent groups are identical which are attached to the parent chain, then first give the number to each substituent groups and write prefixes as di, tri, tetra, and these numbers are separated with commas. See the example. The first one, the longest chain is 4. 4 carbon atoms are there and 2 methyl, same type of 2 methyl groups are attached in second and third carbon atom. So that's why 2 comma 3 numbers are separated with comma. Then 2 means dimethyl butane, and second one is same type of methyl groups are attached second, third and fourth carbon atom. The longest chain is 5. So that is pent. So 2 comma 3 comma 4 trimethyl pentane, and the last one is same type of methyl groups are attached second carbon atom having 2 methyl groups, third carbon atom having 2 methyl groups. So that's why 2 comma 2 3 comma 3 tetra means 4. Tetra methyl, number of carbons present in the longest chain is 4. So butane. two chains of equal length compete for selection as the parent chain. Choose the chain with the greater number of substituent. See the example here. The substituent groups are attached on the third carbon atom. One is ethyl group and one is methyl group. So if you give the number from here to here, then the substituent group get the lowest number. So this is the correct way of giving numbering. And the second one is when branching first occur at an equal distance from either end of the longest chain, choose the name that gives the lower number of the first point of difference. See here, the longest chain is 6 carbon atoms having in the longest chain. 3 methyl groups are attached. If you counting from here to here, then the 2 methyl groups get the lowest number. These are the some examples of IUPAC naming, and see the examples and observe how the names are given. Thanks for watching.